Welcome to Nitakis. My name is Mrs. Ramlal. This video is on the section animal tissues, and this is an exam question video. And in this video, we'll be looking at exam question 3. But before we do the question, make sure you look at the theory videos, print the worksheet, and have the memo with you at hand. Right. Question 3, as you can see, is 9 marks, and it has question 3.1 to 3.4. Right. A student examines sections of animal tissue and observe the following. So in diagram A and B, you can see there's two different types of tissue. Now 3.1, for 2 marks, they want you to identify tissue A and B. Now, tissue A, I can see, is cube-shaped and has a round nucleus. So that I know must be cuboidal epithelium. Tissue B, can you see it's column-shaped? There's goblet cells here, as you can see, and has these special outgrowths, which is cilia. And cilia are hair-like structures. So definitely we know that A is cuboidal epithelium and B is ciliated columnar epithelium. Right. 3.2. Why can tissue A and B be classified as tissues? Now we know tissues are 3 or more cells that have the same structure to perform the same function. So make sure you always say and you know that a tissue has the same structure, is made up of cells that have the same structure to perform the same function. Right. Now, let's look at question 3.3. Tabulate one visible structural difference between tissue A and B. Now, I can see the major difference is the cilia. B has cilia, A has no cilia. Right. You could have also said A is cube-shaped and B is column-shaped. Right, now let's look at the memo. You had to have 1 mark for the table, to draw the table with your column headings, your rows and your columns, and then there you go, cilia, no cilia and cilia in the headings. So cuboidal, no cilia, ciliated, has cilia. I'm sure your teacher would have also accepted the shape as well. Right, now let's look at 3.4. Describe one way how tissue B is structure suited to perform its function. You have to describe one way for 2 marks. So you could have said that tissue B has goblet cells that produces mucus that traps the dust with the foreign particles. You could have said the tissue has cilia that moves the trapped dust out of the body, as you can see here in the picture. Right. Thank you for joining me and watching exam question 3. Join me and watch all my other videos as well.